So guys, the APC government will not stop to amaze Nigerians. I mean, the APC government, the lies in their mouth is so much. They came out to tell Nigerians that they've completed 30 kilometers out of 750 kilometer Calabar-Lagos Coastal Highway. But guess what? Report is saying that they did not even complete the 30 kilometers because people were asking why they rush to commission a road that the length is 750. You just did 30 kilometers, you want to commission it. You know, people were wondering why they rush. Now it is even being said that they did not even complete that 30. It is not up to 30. Anyway, let me allow you to take a look at how Ojobe reported this. Take a look.
First 30 kilometers from the Lagos end of the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu last week. A journalist and director at Object TV Media, Segun Olawoye, in a video that has now gone viral, discredited the claim by the federal government that 30 kilometers of the coastal highway had been completed, saying that the road is not up to 30 kilometers as stated. Let's take a look.
You all saw the video of the commissioning. They said 30 kilometers. First of all, I expected that the president would be on the road alongside the minister. So be driving along the kilometer stretch, they said they have completed. At least to give people confidence. But instead what I saw was that they all boxed themselves in a conference room and they were impressing themselves by showing drone footage of whatever they said they have done at the projector screen. But I am here on the road now, 3rd of June. The 30 kilometers they claim that they have done.
The highway already has 30 kilometers completed. Nearly 20 kilometers from Victoria Island eastward towards Lekki Corridor. And nearly 10 kilometers from Eleko heading westward.
20 kilometers they said from VI to Eleko Corridor. The remaining 10 kilometers they said from Eleko inward. Gentlemen and ladies, I am at chainage 41.230 kilometers. And Eleko Junction is chainage 47.5. If you do the subtraction, what you have is 6.2 something kilometers. That simply means that the claim that they have completed 10 kilometers from Eleko into this place is not true. So in case you are thinking, oh, they have done 30 kilometers, I want to drive from VI, I want to go to Eleko, they are not together, they are disjointed like different pieces.
They're not together, or they're disjointed like different pieces. I mean, this video started trending yesterday, went viral yesterday. Yeah. So we urge the Ministry of Work to react to this video because we have seen that, you know, even some footage. Yesterday, I saw a video from Reno Mokri. He actually said that he followed President Bola Ahmed Tinubu through that coastal highway. If you can pull that up. And look at how beautiful it looks there. It appears that he went on that ride and it showed that it seemed, well, he drove through, not the entire, but I just wanted to show what it looked like. He did say that he drove with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu on that road. But we've seen this video trending and there's been so many reactions from that journalist, you know, stating that he had actually gone there and he had measured, and he says that it's about 20 kilometers from his measurement that had just been completed. So we urge the Ministry of Works to come out and, you know, show us, I mean, debunk the actual areas that he has mentioned. A quick comment from you.
No, I mean, you're spot on. So when this video came out here, I think by now, the Ministry of Works should be able to come out. And that's why we expect, you know, the PR team. And coming out, apart from saying they're on their side, what they should also do is we should take a team of independent assessors, engineers and the likes that know more in this area to have a drive-through. They should just say, okay, we did it up to this side. They should have a drive so we can have an independent body, you know, that verifies all of this, what is happening. And it's really, really, really important. See, there's an office in England called OBR. It's called the Office of Budget Responsibility, where with budgetary provisions, there's an ombudsman that holds them to task. We should also have that with terms of projects, independent body. That's if the body is not corrupted, you know, because the thing with Nigeria, before you know that they don't corrupt that body again. So that can say, okay, if you did XYD stretch of road that you say you did it with this quality, let's now go and independently verify and release the reports before they are corrupted, though. Because that's the problem. But we need independent assessors to be able to look at it so we can get both sides and get what is clarity.
But very quickly, though, to the claim that it's disjointed, we have a long weekend coming up, so citizens are free to go for a drive on the road and see for themselves. I believe it's open.
People already passing there.
People are passing there, yes. People are passing there, yes.
I like that.
So people can go and drive for themselves, share your videos. Let's see from people's own experience.
Okay, Bimbai, I charge you so I can play it on what's trending. On Monday.
On Monday,
would you do that?
But I'm sure that citizens are passing there to walk.
Yes, Rufai.
Using that road, you are sure.
Yes,
okay, sort of your people using it. Okay.
Yes. Plus, I just played Reno Mokri's video as well.
No, this was official usage. It's not.
Is it an official? Okay, well, he said he was with the president.
Convoy now.
Right. He said he was with the president. Lagosians be warned, 250,000 naira or imprisonment. Kudos to Kumbo Wahab. Let's head over to Delta State now. Following the recent protests over the spate of kidnappings in Abraka and its environs, security operatives comprising federal hunters, vigilante groups, and the Nigerian police force on Wednesday killed 4 suspected kidnappers. Many gathered in front of the Abraka Divisional Police Station to celebrate with the security agents after their successful mission. Let's go.
All right, we are live in Abraka. You can see the people are outside. They are catching a glimpse of what is happening in the station. Men of the Nigerian police force, in collaboration with the local hunters, they have caught some kidnappers and recovered an AK-47. This is in response to our protests, the post-protest that the military chased us, shot at us, and took away my car. Now, this is in response of the protest. This is in response of the protest. This is success of the protest. You can see the people's power will always prevail. No matter how they shoot us, we must yarn.
Kudos to our forces, our security agents, Nigerian police force. We did take the story yesterday, Rufai, where we saw the security agents shooting around that, police station, trying to disperse the crowd. But you were saying that there's been some sort of reprisal?
Yeah, so at first, kudos to our security forces, kudos to the police. I mean, the police did a yeoman's job. While all of that brouhaha happened the day before, which we condemn, the killing of an innocent protester, they went out there and they smoked out and neutralized, some kidnappers out there, which is a big kudos to the police force. As we speak, I hear that the Delta State government is convening a security meeting to be able to talk to security stakeholders. I also hear, and I saw this from a couple of people across some blogs, that they were trying to go rescue some people yesterday, and there was an ambush on them. I just hope members of the police force are safe. This is what we require from our police force, standing up for the citizens and doing very well. And we give kudos to them. In fact, these are police officers are true heroes at this point in time. It's not only when they don't do right, we say it. When they do right, we say it. And this is something. But most importantly, we must be able to make Abraka safe and secure.
Absolutely.
Lovely, wonderful town where you have the Delta State University, lovely beaches around it, economic activity, picking up in and around that area. And we cannot allow kidnapping and insecurity, take over that area.
Yes.
It has to be said.
Absolutely. And also we call on, the Delta State government and the Delta State security forces as well to continue to protect the people of Abraka and its environment.
Mr. President, it's under your watch that the National Assembly has become an extension of the executive, grossly violating the principles of separation of powers and rubber stamping the whims and caprices of your office, all while singing the international anthem of sycophants on your mandate, we shall stand. I say, Mr. President, Nigeria is too delicate for this kind of politics. If this state capture was what you meant by a Miloko, it is an anticlimax that can only be counterproductive at the end. I urge you, Mr. President, to think deeply and reflect on these words. No man is wise enough, nor good enough to be trusted with unlimited power. Mr. President, please stop playing God.
All right, I had to play this video side by side with the visit because obviously that's what caused the reaction, because I believe this comment was, back in April, just a few weeks ago. And of course, Nigerians have reacted to the visit and his statement there where he made after he visited the president yesterday. Let me take this tweet from JJ, who wrote, "Everyone is just fighting for his personal interest and pocket. Nigeria lacks leaders with conviction and personal integrity. They say one thing today, tomorrow you see them doing other things, e.g. Wike, Boala, Reno, Shehu Sani, and now Bakare. It's indeed pathetic, and you'll understand why." But after he's a man of God, after that meeting with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu at his residence, I believe, he's now adopted a more, conciliatory note and all of that. Bye, our favorite Nigerian wife. Go ahead.
He's been extremely vocal even since May 2023 about how he felt about the election.
Yes.
He expressed how he thought it wasn't a free and fair election,
yes.
How he felt that he didn't agree with President Tinubu's values. So this has been consistent from him. Well, since he won't tell us what happened in the exchange, we now have to speculate and assume. It would have been nice for him to just give us a summary of some of the key points addressed in that exchange, because his body language shows us that he didn't go in with the same fiery opposition spirit that we've seen him express over time. Again, it's all assumption, but I would have hoped. See, I don't. There's nothing wrong with opposition leaders going to see the president, but what we want is opposition leaders who go and stand on their own principles, who stand on values, who stand their ground when they go and meet the president. Not that they go there, then they all come out sheepishly, smiling, okay, well, things are going to work out. Of course, it's important to be optimistic and believe that things will work out. But the point I'm making is that we need strong, bold opposition who are ready to challenge and tackle these issues in a very diplomatic and democratic way when they go and interface with these leaders. But the body language we're seeing, since again, he's not disclosing what was discussed, is a little bit disappointing, especially because over the past few days, we've seen Simfubara, we've seen Governor Adeleke. Remember remember I shared a video with you where some Osun State APC chieftains were saying that we're warning Governor Adeleke that the APC ticket is not for sale. You can't pay President Tinubu for it. So we were laughing. We were laughing about it.
Because obviously we took the story of Adeleke yesterday and they clearly detailed that he was a visit for Salah. And obviously there was a statement that was released yesterday from the Osun's spokesman saying that Adeleke was not defective.
But of course, the questions around the citizens will ask when they see these images is, what are the undertones of these conversations? What is being planned? Is Tinubu, the master strategist, bringing everybody under his net so that there will be no opposition in 2027?
Okay. Pastor Tunde Bakare is not opposition. He's a prophet of God. He's a man of faith. And the interaction between, pastors or prophets and kings is a well-established tradition. If you go very quickly to your Bible and you open to 1 Kings chapter 18, you will see the story there of King Ahab and his relationship with Prophet Elijah. Prophet Elijah was a man of faith, and he was very critical of King Ahab. And he usually gave predictions, and he always told him, and he was very consistent. After that fashion, Pastor Tunde Bakare of the Citadel Community Church, Global Citadel Community Church, gives these sermons where he looks at the state of the nation. The last one he did was 45 days ago, where he was very critical, as we have seen, of the Tinubu administration. So he was not speaking as an opposition figure. He was speaking as a man of faith, making prophetic pronouncements. But that does not stop him from, going to visit the president in the spirit of the season. He has said, well, he does not want to disclose what they discuss. It stays with him. It stays with President Tinubu himself. But whatever message that he has delivered, he summarized it that his vision is that of a Nigeria that works. And that's what all of us are asking for. Yeah. We want a Nigeria that works, whether in the Northeast, or in Benue, or in Imo, or in Umukwata. Nigeria must work.
The first time.
Nigeria must work for all of us, whether we're in the rural or the urban areas.
So this is one of the reasons why people say, believe the APC to your own risk. At your own risk. Believe the APC at your own risk. Because see, these people, they will tell you A in the morning, in the night they will tell you it's B. Later the next day they will tell you it's C. They just keep changing words. It's even coming when we're told that the money that was allocated to buying of street lights under this administration, somebody was like, are we supplying the sun? Can you imagine that? This is also a government that has been accused of budget padding. That's coming from the National Assembly. Budget padding. So many things were added, even things that are not needed. This is the only way they make their money. No doubt they are ready to go to any length to win elections during election, because it's all about the money, not about serving the Nigerian people. Now, report is saying that the 30-kilometer road that Tinubu went to Lagos to commission, it's not even up to 30 kilometers. I think they say it's about 26 or so. So why they rush? That's what people have been asking, why they rush to commission this road, so that Tinubu will see what to add to, his second anniversary achievements. That's just what they are rushing for. And at the end of the day, you tell lies. People just keep wondering why all these things are happening. People just keep wondering why these elders, who are the ones now leading Nigeria, will I say leading Nigeria or ruling Nigeria? People just keep wondering why they just like telling lies. Why do they derive joy in lying? Why do they derive joy in lying? That is a question everybody should be asking. The APC government, you can never believe them. You can never trust them. When they tell you A in the morning, it's actually B in the morning. When they tell you it's short there, like people will say the only truth in their mouth is what's it called again? Like, it's good morning. That's the only truth in their life. So I'm just going to allow you to take a look at some of these headlines on the social media. This is coming. Obedience were the failures who tried to hack the INEC server in the last election. The fact is here. Can you imagine that obedience are the ones who tried to hack the server? This is what somebody is saying. Anyway, I'm in short, there is no point taking that headline, because these people, they are looking for what to dent Peter Obi with. But guess what? Obi is more than them. You know, Obi is more than them. Obi is more than them. Peter Obi is more than them. You must have heard that Peter Obi's escape plane crash in Lagos State, and people have been reacting to that, saying APC can do the undoable. You know, APC can do the undoable just to make sure, you know, they take down Peter Obi. But for me, I don't believe that they can do a Peter Obi anything. You know, I don't believe that. Even if they use diabolic means, I don't believe they can do anything to Peter Obi. Now, there are so many things that Nigerians are talking about when it comes to the Tinubu's government. You know, the lies in their mouth, how you know, they cannot tell Nigerians where the subsidy money is going. They cannot tell us what they've achieved using subsidy money and all that. These are some of the questions every Nigerian should be asking. This headline now from Arise TV says fuel subsidy removal has affected the victims of fuel subsidy system, not the criminals behind it. You see, these are those applauding President Tinubu's policy on are not Nigerians. They are from Washington. We appeal to President Tinubu to ensure his policies have a human face spokesman. This is somebody speaking about Tinubu's government. That those who are even talking about that Nigeria is progressing, sorry about that, that Nigeria is progressing, those people are not Nigerians. They are not Nigerians, and that is why they keep talking about Nigeria is progressing on that Tinubu, because they don't even feel. IMF will come and tell you Tinubu is doing well. UK will tell you Tinubu is doing well. They don't even feel what Nigerians are feeling. You know, the truth is bitter, but it has to be said. No matter who asks is God. So that is it. This Labour man asserted the Washington is applauding Tinubu's subsidy removal is wrong. He's simply scared of mentioning APC. Is it Washington that removed that? Is it Washington the remover is benefiting? No, it's those in APC government. Okay, this person is saying that he's supposed to call out the APC, not just talking about, you know, that subsidy removal is being applauded by Washington, that it's not affecting the lives of an average Nigerian. Anyway, let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell. Thank you.